First stop is compliance to policy, C2P, using Trestle featuring Kyverno. Yana, please take it away.
Sure, thanks, Andy. So this chart explains compliance to policy integrated with KCPH. Before entering this slide, I'd like to briefly introduce what is this compliance to policy we call C2P. C2P is a platform to enable users to automatically compose PVP policies such as Kyverno or Gatekeeper from high-level compliance such as FedRAMP, and also distribute the PVP policies to multi-clusters and multi-cloud, including Edge. We leverage KCPH for the distribution platform and integrated it with C2P. The high-level compliance becomes to be standardized by OSCAR format, and IBM has already had authoring tool called Trestle, developed by Anka's team. So that's why Trestle is there in this chart as the entry point. So let's get started to explain the flow. In the step one, security auditor builds Oscar artifact by Trestle authoring tools and also deploys the Oscar artifact to C2P as a C2P CR. In step two, C2P retrieves what policies are required for the given compliance from policy resource repository and generates the required policies as well as Kubernetes manifest for installing PVP engines. In this case, Kyverno. And also create a corresponding edge placement. And then step 3, C2P deploy these Kubernetes objects to KCP edge workload management workspace. The rest thing is similar to the previous chart introduced by Frank. So KCP service deliver the workload to mailbox workspaces, and then KCP edge syncer receives them and deploy these workloads to edge locations. In this case, Kyverno installed by syncer, and also Kyverno policies are deployed. Now Kyverno is running and starts scanning and generates policy reports. And the generated reports are upsynced by the upsync features to KCP workspace. This is a main feature that we utilized KCP Edge. Now the generated reports are available in KCP, so C2P can retrieve policies as well as policy reports to produce comprehensive compliance summary reports. That's the flow. And I would like to show a demo what is this flow. So let me share let's start. So I am a security auditor. So I have two managed edge locations. One named cluster EUs, labeled FedRAMP high. So I expect that this cluster is compliant with FedRAMP. So I would like to check if it's true by C2P. And also I have another cluster named cluster US, labeled NIST high and FedRAMP high. So I expect this cluster is compliant with these two compliance. So let's check if these clusters are really compliant or not. So firstly, I create the C2PCRs. In this C2PCR, the compliance field, this is the reference to OSCAR URLs created by Trestle. And cluster groups field is that just describes these compliance where these compliance is applied. So in this case, the clusters labeled FedRAMP high is applied with this C2PCR. So this C2PCR means please check if clusters labeled with labeled FedRAMP high is compliant with FedRAMP. So, and I also have another C2PCR for NIST. So this is the NIST CR. This CR means please check if clusters labeled NIST high is compliant with NIST. So now C2PCRs are ready. So deploy them to C2P. And let's watch the cluster. The bottom cluster, bottom window shows clusters status. And now the required policies are downsynced to cluster EU. And in a few seconds later, the policies required for the NIST and FedRAMP are downsynced. Also, Kyverno is installed. So Kyverno starts scanning. So yeah, the report is generated in these both clusters. And these reports are upsynced to C2P, no, not C2P, KCP, like this. And of course, user can check, read the details, why what causes policy violations at the KCP side without accessing C2P, not C2P, cluster. So utilizing this upsync features, C2P can create a comprehensive compliance reports like this. So in this report, security auditor can know which compliance is really compliant in this managed cluster. So that's the integration results. So thank you.